Welcome back! B-I-T-C-H-E. Today's video here on the 3/5 here, I'm gonna be rolling some fenders! How's it hanging? So on this video, I'm gonna be rolling the damn rear fenders. Get things in line. So I went out, got a Eastwood Fender Roller, which was pretty good tool. I'm saying it because I already did one of the fenders. The battery's dead in the camera, so I wanted to start working. So I just, was okay, So I got the rear passenger side done already, so I'll show you what it looks like finished, at least my version of finished, because I'm not an expert at this crap. Then I have the driver's side set up to show you what I have to do. Then we're gonna jump into the video of me doing it. So yeah, this tool is actually pretty damn cool. This Eastwood Fender Roller. It's normally like 85 or 90 bucks retail, but I went to the store because they have a retail location near me, and they actually had one that was like scratch and dent sale type of thing that was like half off, so I got it for like 45 bucks. That made me happy. Your boy here loves saving a few shekels. He does. So let's jump right in, hoppity, right into the situation. So here we are. We're on the rear passenger side here. This side's already done. I'll show you what it looked like beforehand, but basically this metal here, this part was just like, it sits like perfectly square with the outside of the body, so it just like, it's like a 90-degree angle basically. It might be a little off, but about a 90-degree angle, and then the metal just shoots straight in. So the metal lip, like the edge here, it's not super sharp, but it's sharp enough to rub it in a tire. I bent all this in all the way up and around. I don't know how well this camera action is going to work for you, but because I'm shooting like into the light with the ceiling lights. You can kind of see a little bit of black. You see that little bit of the black line? That's tire. That's my tires. I'll show you my tire in a second. Hey, how do you like my eyes? Wah! So that's tire, so it's obviously rubbing and getting into the tire. It didn't do damage, I caught it soon enough, so I didn't have a problem. So this side is all done. All done skis. It's all rolled in. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm saying it's not perfect. I know somebody that has done this a bunch of times. I'm sure can do a better job. This is my first time I've ever done this in my life, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out for my very first time. No paint cracked or anything out here, so that's aces. That was fantastic. This side's all done, just gotta throw the wheel back on. I'll show you on the other side the setup. Actually, let me show you the tire. You can see a little bit. You can see like the lines that are running here on the tire itself. That's where the fender was rubbing. That doesn't. When I rub my finger across it, it's slightly rougher than the rest of the tire because I really still have to break the tires in better. I gotta do a little burn skis. It's slightly rougher than the sidewall is a little smoother. You kind of see lines a little bit, but it's not dug in at all yet. So it didn't ruin the tire or anything crazy. I definitely caught it in time. So you can see this is basically what it looks like beforehand. So it just kind of basically is just 90-degree, might be a little less, a little more than 90, maybe a 95-degree, I don't know. But it's basically like a right angle coming in here and then going in there. So that's what it looks like. You can see there was a little bit of rubbing. You can see some of the rubbing from the tire. You can even see, I think you can see some of the black. Yeah, you see the black running along here. Sorry for the lighting. I'm shooting like up to the ceiling. One thing I had to do is I had to use a wheel spacer behind. This is the Fender Roller tool. So this is actually, this is what pushes on it. This is adjusts it like in and out, like pulls the arm in and out to like add pressure or take pressure off as you're going. This little thing here adjusts like this whole thing. You can adjust the angle of the roller itself. Then you have this adjustment knob that basically shoots this arm up and down. Obviously, every vehicle is going to have different geometry, so you're going to have to make all these adjustments. It also does have an extra adjustment. This pin here, you can put it in the back hole here, and it'll work like that. So there's plenty of adjustment here. I did have to play with it quite a bit just to kind of get adjusted and used to it, how it works, and to get fitted up and all that crap. But it works, it worked good. But the problem I had, this is like the pad that bolts, to the rotor. I had it bolted to the rotor, and then this part of the arm will come down, and it was hitting the caliper here. Luckily, it hit like on the rubber piece, so I didn't like mess up the powder coating. But I obviously had to have a solution because I only got to about here or so of the fender, and I wanted to go down further. So what I did is I had wheel spacers in the garage, so I used a wheel spacer behind this to bump it out a little bit further to add clearance in between here and the caliper. And there was probably about maybe a 1/4 inch or so of space, which is perfect, worked good. If you have a problem, you might be able to get away with just like stacking washers if you don't have a wheel spacer. Use some kind of spacer of some sort if you have that same problem. Every car is going to be different, but these are the Brembo brakes on the Nissan 350Z. They come with the track edition and some of the other, they come with the Nismo too. These aren't anything like crazy. I mean, they're nice brakes, but they're nothing like crazy aftermarket, like some, crazy situation set up. But I did have that problem. And that's how I fixed it. Just to give you an idea, in case you run into the same problem, it gives you an idea of how you can get past that problem. I'm a problem solver, damn it. Have everything bolted in tight. Got these nice and snug. You don't have to go crazy, crank the crap out of them or anything like that. Just get them nice and just get them fairly snug. It's not like the wheel you have to have, get torqued down like crazy. This thing isn't going to fall off, with your hand pressure. What you have to do is use a heat gun, which I got there. And what I did, I guess other people might do a little differently. What I did kind of like a section at a time, so I could kind of keep it warmed up and heated up. Basically, you want the metal and the paint as well to be heated up and warmed up because they're more pliable when they're warmed up. So that way, when you start bending it in, nothing's going to crack. Hopefully the paint doesn't crack. The paint didn't crack on the other side, so that was good. So you got to keep it heated up. So what I did, I kind of went in stages too. Like I bent it in a little, like, it's sitting like this. I bent it in a little bit, then in a little bit more, then in, a lot more. So that way it wasn't like all at once in like a dramatic situation where like this is all the way in and this is out. So I like to go gradual. I don't know if that's the right proper way. If it's quicker not to do it that way, but I'm just trying to, tread water a little bit here and stay safe. So heat it up with the heat gun. You gotta get this all adjusted so it puts pressure. You're gonna have to play with it as you're rolling it with the pressure here because the geometry, at least on the 350Z, the geometry of the wheel well, in relation to the hub, it changes slightly as you articulate this. Like it'll start, like it'll be tight, and then I'll get loose type of thing. So you have to kind of adjust this as you go a little bit, play with it, roll it back and forth. You'll see me doing it. I think I'm going to do a video. I'm going to probably take a video, so you'll see a video of me doing the actual work. I'll probably like speed it up, slow it down type of thing. The video I'm talking about. The car too. I mean, that's for slowing it down. That's kind of for the speeding it up. Traction. Know what I mean? Let's get rocking. So I got this side, this is the driver's side, you can see now. This side is all tucked away and tucked up there. I know the camera situation isn't the greatest, but problem is I'm like shooting straight up into I'm shooting up into the light and just kind of messing up the focus and whatnot, but this is all rolled and tucked. It's all rolled. So I got this all done, this side done, just gotta throw the wheel back on, throw the wheel back on the other side, and jack her down! Jack down to the ground. You get the idea. If you don't, slap. That's a relief. That's a good old check off the list, finito. Hopefully the only thing I really have left is I have to adjust the headlights, the height of them. I'm not going to do a video on that. It's in your owner's manual if you need to find out. You can just Google. It's just an adjustment screw. Still got to do that, but I've taken out a couple of drives, just shaking it down, making sure there's no major issues before I start driving it a lot, which I found that. I found the steering issue before, which you should check out the video up here. And I found also issue with the rear muffler, which video, I don't know how many links they put. If they let me put another one, I'll put another one. If not, not. What are you going to do? And I found the rubber rear tire rubbing issue. I'm going to take it on another drive. Fingers crossed, everything's okay, kosher. I'll adjust the headlights, that'll work out good. Hopefully everything's in perfect working order. The radio for some reason isn't working, but I don't really need that to drive it and do videos and all that crap, so that's not as critical of a thing at this point. If everything's good, you should be seeing the next video. I'm hoping it's going to be a cool... That was cool too. A cool, almost like a coming out. Damn it, I need something to drink here. This is ridiculous. Hopefully it'll be like a coming out party, release party for the car, video wise. I'm going to try to shoot cool video. I got a bunch of video equipment, new stuff that I haven't used yet. I have to figure out how to use that to make some cool video stuff, and that's going to be for a lot of other cool videos in the future as well. But hoping you'll see a cool video. I know I've been hyping this thing up for a while, but stay tuned. Damn it. I also have a few things to do to my truck, my 2002 Dodge Ram Cummins diesel truck. Got a couple things to do to that, so there's probably going to be a couple videos on that as well. But in the meantime, don't forget to do all the crap that everybody else says to do. You already know the drill. I don't even have to tell you. Just do it. Do it all. Do it all well. In the meantime, drive fast. Take chances.